Good evening, Professor Nadler and classmates at Foundations of World Communications. My name is Carlos Morgan, and it is a pleasure for me to share this class with all of you. I am now going to tell you a little bit more about myself and how I came to be in this class in the first place. I was born in Panama City, Panama in Central America, and I am the youngest of 4 children. My parents had my 2 older brothers and my sister 3 years apart from each other, and then, after a long layoff of 10 years, they decided to add another member to the family in 1979. My brothers and my sisters were all grown up during my childhood years, so I was the apple of my mother's eyes. My father is a lawyer, and he traveled a lot on business, especially during my childhood, but my mother was always home with me, giving me all the love and support that I needed. When I was 4 years old, my parents gave me my first dog, an Irish setter that I named Flashy. Since my brothers were much older than me, and I had basically no cousins my same age, I could say that Flashy was my most significant childhood friend. Since then, I have always had a dog around in my house. When I was 10 years old, I started actively playing competitive sports, especially basketball and football. I played for the high school varsity basketball team all the time that I was in high school. But the sport that I still love and I always have loved the most is American football. I have been a passionate 49ers fan since I was 8 years old, and my favorite player is Jerry Rice. Naturally, I played wide receiver for my JV and varsity football teams. I still play the sport today, and I enjoy it every bit as much. I play for a semi-professional league that we have down here in Panama. I attended elementary school and my first 3 years of high school in the Academia Interamericana de Panama, a local private high school. After my 3rd year of high school, I decided to transfer to the International Schools Panama, another private high school that is well known for having a more advanced English program. I graduated high school in 1998. I applied and attended Franklin Marshall College in Lancaster, Pennsylvania. This was my first choice, and I was very excited when I got accepted. However, unfortunately, the same day that I left for the US to attend college, my mother started feeling a numbing sensation on the left side of her body. After a few days, the doctors had diagnosed her with a very aggressive and malignant brain tumor. This was a very difficult period in my life. I immediately wanted to come back from college and be with my mother and go to school here in Panama. However, my father told me that I had to stay in school in the States because it was a better school and it was more important for my future. Reluctantly, I agreed. After a couple of years, my mother had gone through 3 brain surgeries and rigorous chemotherapies. The doctors told us that she was basically gonna be passing away soon. So at this time, after my sophomore year at Franklin Marshall College, I decided to come back to Panama to be with her during her last moments. At this time, I attended Florida State University branch here in Panama. And after my mother passed away, I transferred to American University in Washington, D.C. in the fall of 2001. I was in D.C. during the September 11 attacks. Needless to say, this was a very tense and sad semester for me. I always resented my father because he made me stay in school in the States when I wanted to come back to Panama and be with my mother during the time she was sick. We had a lot of heated arguments when I was in American University, and when I was a couple of semesters away from graduation, I decided to drop out of school and come back to Panama. Since then, I have worked in many different industries, including advertising and shipping transportation. Currently, I work as an investment fund manager in a local bank here in Panama. I am a licensed broker and financial analyst. I got married 2 years ago, and I am expecting my first daughter on August 1st. Me and my wife are very excited about the birth of our baby, Emily. I decided at this time that it is about time for me to finish what I started 15 years ago and finish my undergraduate academic career. I am very excited to take this class, and I am very excited to be part of University of Maryland University College. Thank you very much.